What's up you guys, my name is Ben and welcome to my nursing channel. So this is my first video ever uploaded on YouTube and I'm super pumped to have started this channel. My goal for this channel is to share my experiences in the medical field. I've been an EMT, surgical technologist, I'm currently in nursing school. I also work as an ED tech. And so I want to be able to offer my guidance and tips and advice to anyone who's also aspiring to work in this field. Because in my opinion, it's the best field out there. Taking care of people, there's nothing else like it. It's so rewarding. It can be challenging at times, but at the end of the day, you know you made a difference in someone's life, and in my opinion, you cannot beat that. I also served in the United States Army Reserve, so I'll be sharing kind of my experiences with the military, give people who are thinking about joining the military as well, kind of the little experiences I had with it, kind of pros and cons of going in the Army, and all that good jazz. So stay tuned for those videos because they will be coming. And just like any other YouTube video out there, I'm gonna say like this video and subscribe to my channel. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, so go ahead and smash that like button and press that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Nursing handle will be popping up pretty soon here, and then also I'll put a link in the description as well. So some of you have already been following me on Instagram, so I appreciate the love and support there. But I also wanted to make this video so that way you guys have a better idea of who I am as a person and kind of my background. So I was born and raised in the Bay Area. And you know you're from the Bay Area when you stay strapped with the Clipper card. Ba-bam! So all my life I wanted to be a firefighter. Ever since I was 4 years old, I wanted to be a firefighter, so that was always my goal in life. And so in high school, I joined this organization. It's a Fire Explorer program. It's all volunteer. It's basically a program where if you're like a teenager or a young adult and you're trying to see if the fire industry is right for you, you join this program, you train with the firefighters, you get to do ride-alongs with the firefighters, you get to help out with public events. So it's a really great experience. It's a good way to get your feet wet in the fire industry and see if it's right for you. So the local fire department that I volunteered with, majority of the calls that they received were medical calls. So volunteering with this organization, with the Fire Explorer program, I was able to be exposed to the medical field. It was such a great experience seeing how firefighters and paramedics and EMTs work in pre-hospital care with various types of illnesses and diseases that patients are experiencing, and also all the trauma cases that we saw. And seeing my first cardiac arrest at such a young age allowed me to see if I can actually handle this kind of intensity and environment. And I learned that I can. I didn't really feel negatively affected by this emotionally. Seeing my first dead body. And when the fire industry, if you know the fire industry, they make a lot of dark sense of humor jokes, and they were joking right after that call, so that kind of helped mold in my brain to not let it affect me, and they have their own ways of dealing with emotions, and so I kind of picked up on that. And so I think that kind of helped me at least cope with dealing with people who have expired. So after high school, I did 1 year of community college. And during that 1 year of community college, I decided to enlist in the United States Army Reserves. So I went to boot camp, and then I went to Fort Sam Houston in Texas, where I did my didactic portion of my surgical technology program, which is the job I had chosen to do in the military. And then after that, I went to Oahu, Hawaii, and at Tripler Army Medical Center, where I did my clinicals as a surgical tech. It was a phenomenal program. It was only 5 months, and typically it can take anywhere between 9 months to 2 years if you do it like through a private trade school or a community college. And so the military, they don't mess around. Like, their training is expedited, it's fast, but it's still effective. You're still able to be competent in whatever trade you're doing. So that was kind of a nice thing, and I got paid to do it, and I didn't have to pay for the schooling. And they allowed me to take the national exam to become certified. And so through the Army, I became certified and recognized by the National Board of Surgical Technology and Surgical Assisting, which is awesome. It definitely put a lot of weight on my resume. So kind of depending on the job you get in the military, you can definitely use that to your advantage and help you land a career in the civilian side. So I was gone for about 8 months with the military. When I came back, I went back and enrolled into community college. Now the purpose of me going to reserves was because I wanted to go back in school and get my degree, because I knew if I didn't get it done now, I wouldn't get it done later. So while I was in community college, I enrolled into an EMT program. It was 7 weeks long, pretty fast, and then I became an EMT. And at that time, I was still pursuing firefighting. But during my EMT program, something like flipped in my head and I just became obsessed with the medical field. And every time I did a ride along with the fire department, I didn't care about any fires, I didn't care about anything else. All I wanted was medical calls and traffic collisions because I love the trauma, I love the medical side, and learning about the body was super fascinating, and then learning how to treat it was also really fascinating to me. So after I got my EMT certificate, I applied for an EMT job on a basic life support ambulance company, a BLS company, and I worked on an ambulance for about over a year. And then I applied for my first ED Tech job and started working as an ED Tech in 2018. So while working as an EMT and while working as an ED Tech, I was still knocking out my prerequisites for nursing school. And then in 2019, I eventually transferred to California State University, East Bay. So fast forward today, I'm currently in my last semester of nursing school. I graduate this May. I'm super pumped, super excited because I honestly am so tired of studying and tired of all these tests. I'm ready to start saving lives. And I still work as an ED Tech, but I switched hospitals, so now I work at a level 2 trauma center, which is a phenomenal experience. If you have the chance to work at a trauma center, I highly recommend you do it. You will learn so much, and every day you see something new, and you learn about all these different injuries, and you're just like, what the hell did you do? So that's where I'm at in life right now. I hope you guys continue to watch all the videos I'll be posting on this channel. Especially for those who are pre-nursing or interested in going EMT, surgical technology, potentially the military. I will be giving you guys all my guidance and all my tips and all my advice, so stay tuned for that. You guys can also shoot me an email, which I will drop in the description below. So please check it out if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you want a little more advice on what you need to do to accomplish whatever you're trying to achieve in life. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel so that way I can get more exposure and people can see what the content I'm posting and be able to get more outreach to people who are interested in the medical field. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.